49 frantic voicemails. That's what detonated my phone the morning my parents were supposed to glide off on their Ruby anniversary catamaran, the one I'd quietly bled $18,000 to secure. I'm Sage Calder. Family glue was my full-time job, paid in cash I never saw again. Surprise tuition, emergency root canals, Ava's healing retreats. If I covered it, the screaming stopped. So for Mom Delphine and Dad Ronan's 40th, I engineered perfection, 2 penthouse suites on a private catamaran, midnight chef's table, bioluminescent kayaks, a cliffside cabana the night before so Delphine wouldn't melt down over jet lag. 18 grand, gone. I called it legacy. The family chat flatlined 10 days out. No outfit pulls from baby sister Juno, 17 and still trusting. No logistics pings from Ava, the anointed princess. Dad's final text at 11:07 p.m, we're keeping it intimate, just us 4. I thumbed back a single emoji, thumbs up. Surrender in pixel form. Departure dawn, the onslaught began at 4:58 a.m. Delphine's first voice memo crackled like a live wire. Sage, they're holding our passports. Cardholder must appear in person. Handle it. I let the phone vibrate itself hoarse, 49 times, before lifting it on speaker. Knox, my partner, leaned against the fridge, arms folded, quiet thunder. You made us look like grifters, Delphine hissed. You erased me from a trip I bankrolled, I answered, voice iced. Own your own spotlight. End call. They materialized on my doorstep 90 minutes later, salt-stiff hair and designer panic. Delphine stormed the foyer in linen armor, Ronan hovered behind, palms up like a hostage negotiator. Let's unpack this calmly, he soothed. Code 4, let's repackage blame until Sage apologizes. Knox stepped between us, barefoot, unshaven, lethal calm. Leave. You lost entry privileges when you stole her money. Delphine's mouth opened, snapped shut. The door shut harder. 4 days of radio silence. Then a text from Ronan, dinner. Solo. We need air. No remorse, just a summons. I went. Knox idled 2 blocks down. Inside, candles flickered, silver gleamed, the Bordeaux I'd gifted them last solstice breathing like a hostage. Ava smirked over Capri's, Juno stared at her plate like it might bite. Ronan sliced lamb, casual as confession. Catamaran was a bust, he shrugged. But we snagged a killer yurt village in Moab, glamping, sunrise yoga, star baths. If we divvy. Delphine slid a glossy folder across the oak. My name already typed in the lead guest slot. I left my fork untouched. I'll marinate on it. Next sunrise, a velvet pouch waited on my welcome mat. Inside, printed confirmation for the exact Moab retreat, charged to the card on file from the catamaran. Non-cancelable. Check-in, 36 hours. Knox read the fine print aloud. They're betting you'll swallow the loss and ghost cancel. I grinned, sharp as sunrise. They forgot whose signature opens the gate. We landed in Moab at twilight. The concierge greeted us like royalty. Ms. Calder, your yurt is lit. No ID check, no questions, just cedar smoke and canyon hush. The yurt floated on a mesa, copper tub under open sky, wool rugs thick as secrets, silence so loud I heard my own heartbeat. We hiked slot canyons at dawn, ate figs on the deck while ravens circled like critics, slept with the canvas rolled back to drink the Milky Way. Phone stayed on airplane until day 5. When I powered up, chaos poured in. Delphine, you're actually there? Ronan, staff says the yurt's occupied. This is identity theft. Ava's texts dripped venom, narcissist, thief. 1 voice memo from Juno, trembling, they're telling cousins you hacked their accounts. I screenshot the charges. I recorded a single reply, sent to the family chain, you taught me theft has receipts. Enjoy the waitlist. Then I archived the thread, kept Juno live. By dusk, relatives DM'd for proof. I airdropped PDFs, catamaran ledger, yurt ledger, timestamps glowing like evidence. No captions, just data. The group chat imploded in real time. Cousin Lila, Delphine, explained the double charge. Silence. A parchment envelope slid under the yurt flap that night, Ronan's fountain pen scrawl, "We assumed generosity was infinite. Regret the misunderstanding. Love, Dad." No refund, just guilt in calligraphy. I used it to light the fire pit. We flew home windburned and weightless. Juno arrived for summer with a backpack and a spine. One night she asked, "Do you think they'll ever own it?" "Maybe," I said. "But I'm done leasing my piece." Fall came. Delphine's Instagram went dark, no more filtered sunsets. Ronan quietly sold the vintage Porsche he'd restored with savings. Whispers say the marina revoked their slip. Juno lists our address as permanent. We painted her room sage while Knox grilled peaches and spun vinyl that crackled like laughter. Strangers at the co-op ask if I miss my parents. I say I miss the hologram I kept funding, not the pickpockets who dimmed it. The money was never the wound. The wound was believing love required invoices. Knox and I now host borderline brunch at the community center, mismatched mugs, burnt toast, 30 souls swapping survival maps. Every meeting ends the same. Peace isn't the absence of conflict, it's the presence of exit signs you finally use. If you've ever bought a ticket to a table that kept raising the cover charge, spill your story below. Your silence isn't surrender, it's a loaded chamber. Pull when ready.